Now, I can fast travel. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go over here. You cool? Oh, dude. Tell you what. I'll give you one death route.
I won't forget. Again.
You better not.
Mine appetite. My sin. I must have more. I must consume more.
You got Beast Claw out of it.
My thanks tarnished. Death, my sin, should not be touched by the hand of man. I shall grant thee my claws. Feed me more.
I get Stone of Gurank. I'm not sure what that whole thing about the claws is, but...
I shall grant thee my claws. Feed me more.
I think it's a promise. Like, in the future, I will give you my claws. But for right now, no claws. Just, you need to feed me more first. Alright. That's reasonable. Then we have Gelmir's Hero Grave. Or Gelmir Heroes. Gelmir's Heroes Grave. Let's go back upstairs. We actually get turned around. And this is the continuation of our journey. Oh yeah. Some wolves falling from the sky. Down. Oh. You shouldn't have done that. Now I'm gonna come back and get some things back here. What am I gonna get? What did I see? I don't know what I saw, but I saw some materials to acquire. I don't know. Lump of flesh. Is it common for these wolves to have that? Ooh. There's more wolves than I thought. The dead person and the blood by the dead person are two different things. They're not related. All right. We have a tower here. If we look at the bottom of the tower, we could even... it could even be a siege tower. But I doubt it, because the towers that we have seen that look like those are not siege towers. There's a lot of people dying here. There's a tree. Yep. I hear things. Maybe it's the birds. It could be. It is not a siege tower. It's an outpost. Trying to get out of my horse, being betrayed by the fact that the horse doesn't just... So the horse has a script for getting out of it. It detects on whether you're on safe terrain to get out or not, for whatever reason. There really shouldn't be a reason for you to do that. You should be able to basically kill yourself by getting out of the horse. Since getting into the horse already kills you, and has killed me a couple of times already. So it might as well just allow me the courtesy of death. Are they eating the corpses? Oh, I was out of stamina. And betrayed by the targeting system once again. They do it on purpose, though. The targeting system works 100% normally. It's not malfunctioning or anything. It's just that they add a lot of extra targets to make it more difficult for you to fight if you're relying on the targeting system for whatever reason. Now, yeah, the horse basically kills you when you get in, and honestly, I don't like it, but whatever. Just let me get out of the horse if I'm on uneven terrain, please, because that is it's quite infuriating. We should be careful with that. Yes, that weapon, and should not try to tank through the freaking hits. Ooh. Targeting system saved that bird. It did. Ooh, bonfire down there. Huh. That's where we're supposed to go. Might as well go there, right? We're getting their equipment as well, which is really sweet. Do I recognize anything from here? Potentially, but no. I don't think I do. There's some of the racing chariots down there. But that's about it. I think that's the way backwards or forwards, depending on what we're looking at here. It's another empty cemetery, which is a bit baffling. Why is it empty? I mean, I'll take the runes, but like, there's a lot better ways of giving me runes. There's a lot of messages here about this being Sif. And this is a Somber Smithing Stone 6. And Sif has a lump of flesh. Good. Good, good, good. That continues. Ooh, that looks cool. That looks cool. And that goes... Ooh, we finally come back around in a circle. Remember when we were over there and we went around through here? Well, actually through... Yes, through somewhere. Through there and then through here. And we got to see a bunch of that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we have the bonfire here, so we can come back anytime. Oh, look, it's a potato-headed thing. They clearly do not have soup in their helmets, by the way. I've mentioned that before. I also have somebody else fighting me, but we're going to ignore that for the moment. Because I do not know what they want. And also, there are things exploding on the left side. Aw. Thought it was going to be a little bit slower, honestly. Yeah. There. Oh, I almost died. The, even if I did think it was going to be a little bit slower. Oh, yeah. That's the reason. Even if I did think... Oh, you're still here? It's very difficult to dodge that. They are very fast. So is this a it is. You're creating all that. Oh, these guys. These jerks. Stabbing me with gusto. Got a 666 onto you. Oh yeah, I remember seeing you from above. Lovely. Okay, let's go up into the watchtower. Hey, my favorite! Ah. And we have a Gilded Foot Soldier Cap, which looks pretty badass, honestly. Smoldering Butterfly, Fire Arrow, a little bit of Thunder, very, very frightening and all that. That's not how the rhyme goes. I do not know where this... Oh, I do know, actually. Well, I say I do know. I don't actually. I haven't seen anything, but it's up here. We have Pulley Bow. Oh, you're down there. The fact that enemies so rarely throw themselves off cliffs. Yes. I didn't even click on this bloodstain on purpose, but that was what was gonna happen to me. I was trying it, and I saw it, but still. People just do... Why would you think that worked? Why would you think that would work? That was a terrible decision. That pulley bow might be really good, though. Because maybe it doesn't require strength. Or I don't actually know the rules for this game's bows. People think that bows require dexterity. It's a lie. Bows require strength. They're the one weapon that requires the most strength of all weapons ever. Weapons tend to require a certain level of strength anyway, but bows are the one that requires the most because it's all about strength. They're even measured in pounds, which is, you know, the draw. It's called draw weight for bows, and it's measured in pounds. It's not that's not how it is, but either way, the more draw weight, the stronger it is, the bow. And you know, what happens with weight? You need to lift it. It's all about strength. So that was that. And what do we have up here? Imagine this takes us back over there, which is where I want to go. Some banners and whatnot. Some roaring. Trying to figure out... Oh, it's one of these things. Dang it. This is actually an enemy that I... Oh my god, that sucks. I was gonna talk shit about you, but then you did the worst thing that is shit. It's not the worst thing, but it's one of the few worst things. This enemy is really difficult to fight because it's a shield enemy. It's about as shield enemy as you get. Not in the sense that it has a shield, but it's an enemy that it's designed for shield wearers to fight. And that attack right there is a symptom, or the existence of that attack is a symptom of this enemy being a shield, being an enemy meant for shield wearers. I bet most of those attacks are actually very little poise damagey wise, but you're just supposed to have your shield up, find an opening, and then attack. But Ooh, did you see what I did? I didn't see what I did. I know what I did, but I don't know what I did at the same time. Either way, I don't like this enemy. It's very difficult to fight. It's not saying that it doesn't have a space in the game. The attack where it shouts at me and does damage does not have space in the game, though. Scavenger's curved sword. That looked cool, is what that looked like. Yep. It's a terrible weapon, but still. Weapon carried by corpse pillagers who prowl the sites of old battles. The blade is tacky with blood and covered in hefty nicks, making it totally uneven. Life can be sinister indeed, and so can the weapon. I said terrible because, you know, it's all nicked. But, and it's like trying to cut beef with a serrated blade. Have you ever tried it? It doesn't work. Well, I guess it's not good. You need good edges. But then again, it's a fantasy game, so it's fine. Deadly looking weapons don't need to be deadly, and vice versa. As in, that is the vice versa. The weapon that does not look deadly is the vice versa. Because it probably did a bunch of damage. I see that, though. I'm not too tempted by it. But I guess I have no choice. So let's go up that thing. There's another one. Okay, at least we know how to go up. Okay. Got some cuckoo glintstone. And a little bit of healing. And a view of... Oh! Oh, that wasn't an ally. That was just a scrub. I'm not sure what that was. What the game thinks... Or rather, what the developers thought people were gonna think. My immediate impression is that that was... malfunctioning robots? Somehow? The Dark Souls players think it was buttholes, but we don't talk to Dark Souls players. Yeah, that was a thing. At least it wasn't somebody, you know, doing something nice for other people. It was somebody being killed by robots. So yay! Look at that, From Software telling different stories. This just keeps going. Huh. And replenished Estus flasks. The game is very... what's the word? Liberal, I suppose, could be a word. It's not really the correct word, but you're gonna understand what I'm trying to say. It's very liberal with the Estus flask replenishing. And I wish it was a little bit more cautious about that. It's so common for me just to not need to use a bonfire. I kind of like it, but sometimes in this particular case, I really shouldn't have 100 Estus flasks and be fully healed. I haven't been doing particularly well fighting these things, and I should have felt the pain. There's 2 ladders. This one looks like the less of a ladder, so let's go up the other one later. This one goes up through here, and there's another ladder after. Okay. Oh, there you are. And it's a very special kind of feeling to go through a huge level and not know when a bonfire is going to show up. And you're like, I'm really low on Estus flasks now. I'm going to have to decide to, you know, skip this battle. You know, not fight this one and fight another one later down the line. Demon Souls obviously was all the stuff about that. And I thought in Dark Souls there were some levels like that, but really as you learned the game, the whole game was like that as you learned the game. But once you got into the flow of things in Dark Souls 1, I think the best example of that was Stink Town. I forget the name of Stink Town, but that's why I actually liked Blight Town. That's the word. That's why I liked Blight Town quite a lot, actually. It's because it was very much a level where you just had to fend for yourself for so long without bonfires, and pick your fights as well, because you couldn't explore it all in a single Estus flasks charge. I mean, you could if you had 20 Estus flasks, which is not necessarily the thing people will do, although that is what you do on a second playthrough, I think. You should just... what's the word? There's a word for a thing that you do in Dark Souls 2, where you turn the bonfires into a super bonfire. And...
Ah, welcome, dear customer. Yes, right this way. Right this way.
Oh, I see you. Okay. I'll be there in a little. Yeah, but then Dark Souls 2 has, or rather Dark Souls 3 has a few of those, quite a few areas like that where you're just starved of Estus flasks for so long, and you really have to pick fights. And that's cool. That's really cool. That is some of my favorite Dark Souls kind of content for me. And challenge.
Yes,
This
right
game is not
this
like that.
way. Right
Sometimes
this
it
way.
happens, but mostly self-imposed. Because it's open world, you can do whatever.
Welcome, valued customer. Come, trade in our wandering emporium. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
Yes, I'll just shut you up because that's not how hunger works, as I've said before. And there's a stone sword key over here. There's a nomadic warrior's cookbook 20 over here. At this point, like, it's the 20. Do you like the 20? I like the 20. I'll buy it. We got Guilty Hood, the garb of those accused of lesser crimes, like crossing the road, not on the crosswalk, for example. Although, that's not a crime, that's a misdemeanor. Either way, Confessor Hood. Isn't that what I have? No. This one has a cross in it. Although, From Software likely thinks that is not a cross. That is absolutely a cross. I don't know what kind of cross that is. That is a cross, though. It says specifically the church is outside of lines between. Also, From Software thinks that's not Christian. It is. It's church. It is Christian. That's what church means. Confessor boots. It's pretty cool, though. I'll wear that. That looks badass. What that looks like. But no, I'm not gonna buy it. Thank you. And I'm not gonna sell things. Well, you know what? Let me just get rid of my crap that I don't need. I think that's it. Thank you very much. I hope you find food somewhere. Oh, there's a ladder here? Didn't realize. And now we're up here in the land of swords. For multiple reasons. Oh. Oh, come on. Ooh, that's... Everything is cool about this. Everything is cool about this. That is less cool. That was okay. I enjoyed the fact that I didn't get hit by that, but I really should have been. From Software has gotten worse at hit detection since their Demon Souls and their Dark Souls 1 days. There's always enemies that don't have good hit detection, and certain attacks that don't have good hit detection. And I wish it wasn't like that. Even in that particular hit that I should have definitely gotten hit, because I wasn't fast enough. And what do we have here in these swords? Because they always have a little bit of a message in them. The assault on Volcano Manor, capital A, capital V, capital M. The squalid, the sick, the blasphemous. A wretched, unending war with no glory. Doesn't really tell us anything, mind you. Because we don't know who wrote that. Even to right now, we don't know who wrote these swords. Maybe it's possible to tell, and then we can tell who liked the Volcano Manor or who didn't. Because that's the biggest thing. Somebody didn't like the assault on Volcano Manor. I imagine Volcano Manor didn't like it. So is it meant to say that Volcano Manor and people affiliated with them wrote the swords? Or wrote those swords in particular, maybe? So this is the other bonfire. I saw somebody sitting down, I think. There's some people up there. Nothing that stands out. We don't really need to worry about that at the moment. Yeah, that's the person I saw. I assume that's like the eye. The eye that, ooh. I did not realize I was under such threats. The eye that makes us go mad. Or maybe it's just a power that makes everybody around that night go mad with the yellow fever. Or something. The eye of yellow, yeah. I don't know. So we have the bonfire on the other side. And a horse elevator that we haven't seen in a long while. Long wild? Yes. I'll just activate the bonfire here. And I guess I will go back and check out this little place over here. These are not frenzied. It's just normal. And we got some poison grease and full Estus flasks. And no basilisks, which is great. I don't know what that one was doing over there. Just not attacking and not being part of any group. But that might be wrong. It might have been part of a group. Oh! Either this is the way forward, or there's a dungeon over there. But that's a very unorthodox dungeon. For it to be one. I'm pretty sure there's enemies here. Yes. It's these little guys. They're so rare. I think. Huh. I thought there was gonna be something up there. But as it turns out, it is just this place. Oh, it is a dungeon. Volcano Cave.